Hey y'all, Dip Nation here. When anytime, it's dip time. So today, if I die after doing this dip because it's fine cut, somebody better take over my veggies. So anyways, we are doing Wolf Natural. See this right here? This is fine cut. I ain't too stoked about it. I'm not a big fine cut person. And I may die. So somebody better take over these videos.
I will for you.
Okay. Thanks. So anyways, no homo. But here we go. It's PDS. Let's if I can get a pincher.
This is the thing I hate about fine cut.
So this stuff is very, very fine. I'll give him a pinch after I talk about this real quick. So this shit is like worse than coffee grounds. So if you've ever done Copenhagen Black, it's worse than that.
I usually have to use 2 fingers.
I have to use 3. So I am not a fine cut person. I do not like fine cut. Fine cut does not like me. So like I said, if I die after this video, somebody better take over my veggies. So I'm, like I said, not a fine cut person. Don't like fine cut. It's fine cut natural. A lot of people don't do natural dips. I know Mud Jug 1, that is his normal. He does a Copenhagen natural, and I don't like the natural flavors.
It's kind of already getting around in my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, and this stuff's super fine. This is like doing coffee grounds, basically. And if you've ever done anything where you've been pretty well broke and you need some chew tobacco and you just take coffee grounds and pour some whiskey in there, then you know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I've done it. So, anyways, this stuff is very fine. I don't like it. The natural flavor, though, it is good. It's very strong, though. The Copenhagen Natural is also very strong flavoring, and this one is not anywhere close to that one. I know that I chewed Copenhagen Natural 4 or 5 months ago, and it did not set well with me.
I never really liked fine cut. Never.
Yeah, I don't do fine cut. I'm not a fine cut person. Now, the closest thing that I'll do to fine cut is Copenhagen Black.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Red Seal, long cut. But they say it's long cut, but I definitely would say it's a finer cut. Definitely the Kayak also.
That Red Seal straight, when you had me try, I didn't think it was going to be very good, but
Yeah,
it turned out to be
yeah.
pretty nice.
The thing with fine cut though is they grind it, and they just keep grinding it until it is to a almost powder-ish substance, and then they throw it in a can and then they sell it. This stuff is definitely to the point of almost powder. They just keep grinding it until it's a reasonable size. The one thing that's a plus about fine cut, if you can keep it all in your can and keep
I'm going everywhere.
yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
It will last you longer, somewhat. Also, a good thing about fine cut is that when it starts dissipating and going away, you can just take your can, pop it open, throw a little bit in, and just keep replenishing it. And that is one thing that's good about fine cut. A lot of people that have chewed for a long period of time, or like the old timers and everything, they will do the fine cut because they just keep replenishing it. I got a buddy that's dad does fine cut, and I've seen him just replenish it after time and time again. But the only thing with fine cut is that you swallow more of it, which I don't like swallowing my chews that much. I mean, I might swallow a little bit here and there, but fine cut, if you're not careful, you will swallow it all the time. I mean, I had a good size end, and it is basically every time I spit, it is going away.
Mushes up to your gums and like starts to spread.
Yeah, it does start spreading out, and then it just spans, and then pretty soon you've just got it from here all the way around.
Like a horseshoe.
Yeah, basically.
And then that's when it starts to. It's when you're starting to think of take it out, because it's just no good really. Because then you gotta sit there for quite a while and mush it all back up into one.
Yeah, that or just rinse with water and spit it out. Another thing with fine cut is if you have unstraight teeth, I guess I should say, or just teeth in general. It gets all locked up in your teeth, and then you've got to really brush your teeth and take care of your teeth when you're chewing fine cut, because it just gets in every cut, crevice, gaps, everything. It's just fine cut is not fun to chew at all. Long cut does the same thing, but not as bad. You can really pick it out. This you'd spend hours on trying to clean out your teeth.
I could actually do this just for the taste, but come to fine cut, it's just that's the only point that really doesn't make me want to do it is the fine cut.
Right, and I actually think that they do have a long cut of natural, but I'm not for sure. A lot of people will have a fine cut and a long cut, but I don't know if Wolf does. Now, see, I've spit like 4 or 5 times, and my dip is literally all over the place. And I have been chewing since I was 14. I mean, so I have a good sized pocket, and it should just be holding in there, but it doesn't. Not with fine cut. The more saliva you produce, the more it breaks up and separates. Also, I've seen people with fine cut put upper deckers in, and I don't know how they do it, but I've seen people do it. They'll throw it up here and leave it there. I've also seen people use fine cut as a snooze, where they snort it up their nose.
That's disgusting.
I'm not about that life, but I've seen people do it.
I think Outlaw did it, didn't he? Or was that a different kind?
I think that was a different kind, but I'm not.
That stuff you put it like. Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. And with was it orange?
It was like a little orange thing, and then you put it.
Yeah, that was actual snooze, where you actually have to snuff it up your nose and everything. That was a tobacco, but I've seen actual people take this, put a little bitty pinch on their hand, and everything. So,
How does that work?
with sniffing tobacco. All right, guys, I can't handle this much longer. That stuff's nasty. Don't ever do it. He's more man than I am. With sniffing tobacco, what it does is it goes through your nose and then goes back down through your throat and basically gives you a buzz through your nose. Well, not a buzz through your nose, but anytime you do something up your nose, it goes straight to the brain. So that's why when you do sniffing tobacco, you get a pretty instant buzz from it, and a lot of people like that and stuff. I know I've got a couple friends that have done it, that they've tried and they liked it and stuff. But the only thing with that is I'm not for 100% sure, but it does kind of wear out your nose and your nostrils and stuff just because of the nicotine and stuff. But it's not like cocaine. But anyways, but yeah, it gives you a quicker buzz and everything because it goes straight to the bloodstream. So that's why a lot of people do it.
I think I'd probably get sick if I ever did that.
Yeah, definitely. When I've done it a couple of times just to see what it was like, I didn't like it. Didn't enjoy it because it literally clogs up your nose and then you're trying to blow out your nose. I already have enough problems with my nose with it being broken so many times. I don't do that stuff anymore. Like pixie sticks. Don't snort them. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe.